Hi again guys, so I've got another GranTurismo 6 tuning video for you today. This time it's for the Aston Martin Vanquish 2004 version. Well, obviously, it's the only version that's on the game. So you want your racing soft tyres, as always. For your suspension, we've got the ride height on 90, front and rear. Springs, we've got still relatively low, but rounded off to 8 and 650. The dampers and anti-roll to 4. Camber we've only got on 1, so I'm actually just going to change that to 1.5. Neutral toe, as always. For the gearbox, we've got the highest possible auto setting. I don't think I've touched the individual gears on this one, and I've gone for a final drive of 3.3. For the diff, obviously low initial torque to reduce wheel spin, high acceleration and low braking sensitivity. All the power upgrades. I actually haven't fitted NOS on this one because I never use it, but if you do plan on using it for racing, then I would recommend that. And you definitely want weight loss on this car because it is extremely heavy. Traction control is turned off, as always. And yeah, so this is one of those cars that seems, from what I've seen anyway, to kind of get forgotten on GranTurismo these days. I think it was first introduced, if I remember correctly, on GranTurismo 3? I think it was GranTurismo 3, might have been GranTurismo 4. I seem to recall that this car was on GranTurismo 3, but I'm probably wrong. But yeah, even back then, I don't know about anyone else, but I never really used this car that much. It kind of promises a lot, but then doesn't really deliver. I mean, it looks the part, it's got the power, but then, you know, when you find out that underneath it's just essentially two Ford Mondeo engines put together, and an interior which is basically a Ford parts bin special, you are kind of disappointed. Well, I was anyway. Plus, I've never really liked the proportions of this car. It looks kind of bloated, especially from the side, with that strange cut-out hip from the door section. But, you know, that's just my personal preference. But, getting back to it, it has a cruising speed of 250, which is arguably not as quick as it should be, but then again most of the Aston Martins aren't on this game. But yeah, with slipstream, should do about 270, 280, likewise with NOS. Obviously if you plan on using it heavily for top speed racing, you might want to make the final drive a little bit longer, but yeah, that's about it really. So hopefully you found this tune setup helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe. We put out more tunes every day, and as always, thanks for watching.